Hey, what's happening, guys? Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School. Yes, I did in fact officially change my YouTube channel name slightly, just because, Retro Old School, like one of my subscribers pointed out, it wasn't very professional, at least, Elton McFall. It's serious business, baby, especially when I'm almost at 35,000 subscribers. Thank you very much to you for subscribing, all you guys out there who are watching this. And not coincidentally, I'm setting myself up here so you can see all the beautiful things, almost all these beautiful vintage ads and pictures that I've framed, which are all for sale. And anyway, I thought it was about time to do an update on these AMT American Lafrance fire truck. And yeah, I got it in here as bright as I can because, it is nighttime right now, and which is why I have the blinds closed there. But anyway, so Saturday night, this is what I'm doing. I had the jazz music playing, but I turned that off there, the old CBC, because I want, of course, you guys, well, I want to, of course, get paid for this video as much as I can, like any other video, because, hey, do you know how many YouTube channels I've seen pop up, automotive-related alone in the last 2 years? It's phenomenal. So if any of you think that I should have more subscribers, you're absolutely right. That's why I'm trying to swear less and so forth, so... Anyway, so I'm going to stop this a second so I can change the mirror on the camera to not being a mirror and showing you the American Lafrance aero ladder progress. So I'm also showing the box cover here, not only because it's just amazing, beautiful artwork, but just because also maybe you haven't seen the other two parts to this series on me building this truck here, so. And there it is, voila, right? And of course, as I mentioned, this is a reissued model, meaning that it was re-released over the years. It was probably originally came out in the 60s, I imagine. There's also a pumper version of this, but I've never seen this. When I saw this truck for sale like a few years ago at a toy store / hobby shop in the Galerie d'Anjou shopping center here in Montreal, even though it was $70, I didn't even have all the money. I put it on layaway. I had to have this freaking thing. It's just amazing. I never built a kit that had so many parts. And again, just to reiterate again, look, this is just some of the parts here. That I had. It took me a week just to paint everything properly and give them different coats. There's part of the ladder. There's another part of the ladder here. I mean, this isn't even like a professional job, really. Here are parts of the ladder, the base, turntable, hydraulics. There's 3 trees alone. There's 3 trees alone of chrome parts. Unreal. Yep. Oh, and not to go along with things, but just because it's just so strange. You guys know, I love vintage ads, and I have so many thousands of them. They're all over the place. It's part of my business. Look at this. Here's a Merit casket ad. Yes. That's right. Even these things were advertised for who? For people in the funeral business, specifically funeral directors. I've got one in mind that I've sold many vintage car ads, specifically Cadillac ads. A really nice guy. I know he's a really nice guy, even though I've never met him personally, but Mr. Noel's out in Nova Scotia there. So anyway, so here's what I got going on there. So like I said, everything's painted, and I've got... Well, I guess we'll start showing this. I just did some work on this baby. Look at that. Isn't that looking swell? The whole cab there. Just putting all the chrome bits there and the lights and the turn signals. I did the chrome foil, the American Lafrance crest. That's going to need a little touching up. As well as the chrome foil dividing on the belt line between the white and the yellow. Oh, I forgot to mention, I actually repainted the roof because what happened was I went with a marker, this Sharpie right here, to do like the rubber trim simulation around the windows. And this, over here was okay, but over here I got some, and on the other side I got some frickin' the ink all over the white, so I kind of fucked it up, for lack of better words. And I said, well, you know what? So what I did is I sanded those parts down, then I washed it all off again because you have to do that, and yeah, so whatever, I repainted it, and the shine looks better than before, and so she's looking real proper there, pretty spiffy. And of course, before I started putting all those parts on there, oh, and I forgot to mention, here's the interior, which isn't amazing, actually it was supposed to be like all black, but I did it brown because a lot of old commercial vehicles, specifically trucks or airplanes or whatever, the interiors were often brown up until, I don't know, the 90s, I guess. That looks great. And, oh, you know, there was a funny thing about this. Here it is. I couldn't freaking believe it. I lost the steering column. I had looked in vain all over for the damn thing, including the little, you know, the gas and the brake pedal. But that didn't matter so much because, you know, you got to have the steering column. So I couldn't find it. And then I had a guy come over today and bought like $160 worth of vintage motorcycle ads. And I'm putting all the ads back properly in the file, like I have in all these file, you know, the cabinets and so forth. And here it is. It's right there. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't know if it was in the motorcycle file, the Ford file. So somehow it rolled into one of the files. I couldn't believe it. So I had to scratch build, so to speak. And here we go. It's fine, you know. Anyway, well, before I started putting the chrome bits on that guy, also I did some work. Obviously, this is the first thing I assembled was this. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get rid of these. These instructions, by the way, are fantastic. Again, for somebody who's visually impaired like me, this is great. Everything is really larger than it usually is. Things are pretty well indicated. Not everything is great. And if you were following the last installments, there was actually a couple of things here, though, that there was something specifically I had trouble with, was that I was worried that if I was going to put the wheels on, that they weren't going to sit right with the frame, because if I looked at the axles, they didn't look leveled with the frame. And then I realized after studying the instructions and looking at those axles that in fact I didn't have the springs, the correct springs on the right side. You know what I mean? Like I had the front ones in the back and vice versa. So I had to take them off and switch them around. But it's looking real good there. There's that big Detroit diesel V8, right? 8V71 is known. And that's spray painted, but the whole, a lot of the frame I think I painted by hand, if I'm not mistaken, if not all of it. The wheels are painted by spray paint along with the roof of the truck. And looking very nice. These guys, I wasn't sure what they were. I didn't, you know, I painted, whatever. I don't care. I might repaint them. I might not. I don't know. But again, you know, looking very nice. You got your gas tank here, and everything's looking pretty proper. Not perfect, but real nice. Give you another look here, so you can see why I wanted to give you guys an update. There have been maybe a week I wanted to do that, I guess. And here is the box, I guess, for lack of better words, for the ladder, right, which is right here. So that's going to sit right in there. The only thing that bothers me is like this. I think right here, this is going to be a pain in the ass to fit. I'm worried about that. This is where sometimes you put things together like truck bodies or car bodies to trucks, you can break things doing that. So I think at the rear it's not bad. Oh yeah, and here I had some trouble here with these boxes here, these storage bins. I don't know, I had trouble putting that together. But it should go over well. It's just going to need a little finessing, you know. So that's it. You know, again, very happy with the way this is going. Again, it's not perfect. I don't consider myself to be a professional modeler, but again, I do the best I can. And again, compared to that 747 model, that was like a breeze compared to building this. This is, and again, I'm just, you know, it's funny. Usually when you do these cabs, like when I did my cab over Freightliner, you're supposed to put all the chrome bits when the cab is attached to the frame. So I don't know why they did it the other way around. I have to do it now. I'm sure there must be a reason. Probably maybe because it's a struggle attaching that to the frame. I don't know. Maybe you could break things off. So, but again, look, you know, you got, okay, that's done. See, I did that. This I got to work on more. The box there. And oh, by the way, and I'm filming this also because if those of you know, I have this stupid frickin' pericarditis heart condition which won't leave me alone, which I've had for over a year and a half. And even today, and like the past 2 weeks, ever since pretty much I did those snow removal videos, that one day, not last Monday, but the Monday before, yeah, it wasn't too good. So yeah, it's just something that, it's not so much the heart pain, it's just the fatigue and malaise. It's just a big, just horrible. So I'm actually feeling good now because I've been home all day. I only went out for maybe a 15-20 minute walk earlier, and that was it. I went home. I stopped at the convenience store. I went home, and here I am. So I'm going to go out tomorrow. I won't do anything crazy, but I'm not staying inside all day because this COVID thing is really testing, I think, everybody's patience. And look, we're going to finish with Gloria. Gloria. Meow. How's my kitty cat? You want some music? Gloria, you want to hear some music? Psst. Meow. No? No meow? Meow meow. Alright. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and again, when I get some more work done there, I think especially when I have the ladder completed, that'll give you another update. But again, I'm very satisfied with the way this is going. Thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, since obviously, as you can see, anybody who has a very small office like this, which was originally a bedroom and obviously for kids, and I probably should have painted it years ago, you can see I'm not a rich man, so if you ever want to show me a token of gratitude, as I call it, you can do that through my email, which is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. Elton, like Elton John, McFall, McFall, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. You can send me whatever, $10 or $1,000, whatever you want, through PayPal, or preferably an e-transfer in Canada, Interac e-transfer. And if you want to send me something that's really old school, just send me a message and I'll shoot you my address, my physical address here in Montreal, and that'll be great. I might even feature, I'm thinking I might do soon actually a video just of all the gifts, or most of the gifts I've gotten from people over the years. So, and by the way, if you ever want to come over and you're interested in buying something that I have, as long as we're both wearing masks, that's fine. The models are for sale, but most of the other things you see are for sale. This guy I think I'm going to list soon actually. I picked that up in Cornwall, I guess, maybe in December. How cool is that? And this is actually from Alberta, vintage Western Star truck, Coke truck. Anyway, so that's it guys. Take care, adios, sayonara, stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, blah blah blah. Take care. Gloria, you want to say goodbye? Meow. Meow. Gloria. Meow. Gloria. Psst. Stop being coy. You want some music? You want to play? You want to play? You want food? Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.